Oh, this guy's charging. All right, time to fight it out. Who's he coming for? I don't even know. But we know who he's gonna get. Get him. Almost. And then... yeah, she's one tile out of... that's a nice that I'm one tile below. I'm just gonna try to put... he can go over here. Excuse me. Excuse me. Maybe they were trying to go for Nana. If you want to fight Callion, that's your loss. I don't... that'll work out for you. I don't really care about capturing long lances. I was originally planning on getting some battle axes. This actually might not be the worst one to go for, because he's almost dead. And yeah, that's pretty safe. Battle axes are... I don't know if they're great. Maybe a little bit debatable. Yeah, I don't think they're that bad. They're pretty heavy, so you want to use them on people that have a lot of bulk. Yeah. Yeah, Dawson can definitely get this job done, that's for sure. Maybe I should just, send him on up. I can technically physic him from range if I need to. I'll try to get a couple battle axes, but I'm not going to stress about it. And I don't really care about the long lances. Good. I'm really glad we have super speed for this. Alright, speed, sure. I'm not going to complain about HP speed level up. And now, I didn't check them all, but I'm assuming... yeah, they all seem to have 26 attacks. So they're all going to be able to do 2 damage, and if he gets the defense level up, 1 damage. So that's pretty good for him. We have an archer. We can grab that. We can get 1 more battle axe. We can get... I might try to get another silver bow. I might try to get the killer bow. I'll let these lance guys suicide first. Alright, what do we got? Strength? Yes. Defense? Yes. Not getting a lot of XP, but that's okay. These guys are pretty weak. I mean, I've talked about this before, too. The general combat in this game isn't super high difficulty. Most of the enemy stats are kind of on the low side, as you can see. So we don't need a ton of overpowered units, but... okay. There is a tile that lets them all shoot. And with 35 defense, I don't think I have anything to worry about. Alright, it's the Dawson show. Dawson's really earning his pay today, just dodging an entire castle's worth of ballista. This is my current favorite way of dealing with ballista. Strength and skill, sure. He's cap strength and his skill's close. I mean, what are we looking at here? Yeah, I don't even care if he caps, but skill, speed, defense, con are all, like, definitely likely to cap. You know, there's a lot of RNG. He could just roll bad every single level up, but it seems unlikely he won't get him. Now, he's going to be very tired after this fight. Now, I suppose there's some other units you could try this with. Dagdar has a cost, I believe. Selfina has a cost, but she'd just die, probably. Anybody with good defense could do the same thing. Especially if they can equip a sword. And, Like, I think Maka would actually have done a pretty good job of that. 17 defense, plus she could do Paragon Sword as well. I could have grinded her up a bit there. That's fine. But it would have taken longer, right? I guess we would have farmed more XP off of them. Instead of taking double shots, they would take one shot, and we would have twice as many rounds of gaining slow XP. So if you think that's a great idea, you could do that. It's been a while since we saved. They are running out of ballista pretty quickly. Yeah, I could have just put her in range of a ballista accidentally, but thankfully, Dawson's been doing a really good job. Let's send some cavalry for captures if we need. See, this is the trouble. We've deployed all these units, but, I mean, no one's getting any training. Like, basically, one unit can kill everything, and that puts all the fatigue on one person, but I don't know. Kind of didn't want her to kill, but that's okay. Alright, time for another Dawson level. Skill, luck. You know, luck is his worst stat, so there you go. Alright, how is Marita's con looking? 6. He's not very bulky. Can Callion just sweep over and do a... hold on, let me double check. This guy still shooting. So, left side, top side of Archer, not safe. We have low side and right side that are safe. Can't double... Although, we can pinch this guy in, and then he can't move. Right? Yep. Apparently, the house is impassable terrain, so that's all we had to do. Now, Callion can capture it anytime he wants. Kind of funny. Well, we can fly, though, so... let's just use the cheap... Seeing as we're in no rush, we'll just use our cheap weapons. And miss at 86. Okay. I mean, there's almost nothing to do on the left side. This is kind of funny. Let's get these guys a little bit closer, because I do need some of them at least, probably. This is... I mean, I was praising the game for letting me deploy so many units, but then I've realized that I don't... The purpose of having that many units deployed. They're just wasting turns. Could have let them rest up and got some fatigue back. Although most of them, that was not a problem. Interesting that, you know, this is kind of the Thracia experience you need so that the next time you play it, you'll have a better idea how the flow of this map goes. Definitely happy with Dawson, though. That's... Nothing wrong with that. A cost, I would say, I don't know who else could have gotten much value out of it. I'd say he's gotten, well, he just got like 7 level ups for doing nothing. He just got one more turn of it, and that should be the end. Good. No, you stay there, keep him locked. Let Dean clean up. So we've got 1, no, 2, oh, we got 3 guys left. Let's try to get at least 1 battle axe. How do we want to set that up? Clearly, Marita has got a very high chance of just killing them when they get close. Or when they get far. Just good chance of killing them. I don't expect but can you just open the door or anything? No. Sometimes thieves just open stuff, you know. I suppose there's XP to be gained from killing all those ballista as well. So I could still train Asvel's fire rank. I don't know if we can get it to A, but he could just fireball them all and use that as practice. Because I would really like to be able to use fire meteors. Alright, great job, Dawson. And that's all the ammo. Good thing they they don't have any restocks. So this looks like ballista dealt with. Because they can't silence anyone, they just stand there and do nothing, so we can just walk over and capture them. Oh, we do have some javelins. I should really try to get those javelins. Because, you know, I think I've got like 1 or 2 left, but we're running really, really low on javelins. And I know they're not the best. They've got pretty low hit rate and low damage, but range 1-2 is always nice. I'm gonna find out if Callion just kills him. Rapiers have a lot of crit. Oh, he's just got a lot of crit. Why do you have so much crit, Callion? 20. He's got a lot of crit. This guy's probably dead. There's probably nothing I can do about it if I use Callion. 30% crit. Hold on. There's no way he doesn't kill. His second attack will, as long as he doubles, and he'll double. This guy is 100% getting killed by a critical. So that's, I don't need to check that. I can do the math in my head. Is there anyone that doesn't one-shot this guy in normal mode? We'll send Dawson back to get healed, I guess. Or, well, you know, we'll meet him. Guess if you had 23 defense, he wouldn't even bother attacking you. But we can't quite pull that off. You need a Paragon Sword for that. Are all my units... Oh, right. I can... You're not allowed to drop it even if it's broken. I'll just throw it in the convoy somewhere, I guess. I guess the idea is you might want to hammer it or something. Shiva... I don't know. I'm moving along some of the units that I think I'd like to get some XP on, but... Oh, those guys don't even move. They're locked into place, so that's good to know. Maka's like here to kill anything that needs killing. Trying actually, although we could be dancing with Lara to get more XP, I actually don't want her to get fatigued, and she's got so few HP, it's very easy. Do I care about... I don't think it's gonna happen. I think basically no matter what we do, that Battle Axe guy is gonna die on the counterattack. So we just accept it. We can lure this one over though. And it's actually got bad stats. This one should be much easier to capture. Marita's got, what am I looking for? She's got a scroll, so she can't get killed. And then I'll have a bunch of mounted units ready to capture. Up here, you know, we're just moving along, getting close to killing the boss. So there's a hidden, I think I may have showed it briefly on the prep screen map. There's a zone once we finally enter this castle, where some more stuff will trigger. Okay, well, we'll get the silver bow, and I'll just make sure I get one more battle axe then. Alright, 9 con. Oh, wait! It's a mounted unit. We can't. Never mind. Mounted units are immune to capture. I'm dumb. There's a lot of rules and exceptions to rules and exceptions to exceptions. It's kind of, if you tried to make like a flowchart of all the rules for combat and capturing and stuff, how magic works, it'd probably take all day. So the only unpromoted unit over here is Marina. So, oh, her iron sword is broke. Well, that's a way to not kill anything and get some XP. Legitimately, you could grind a lot using broken weapons if you really wanted to. I'm gonna say it's probably not worth it. But I also don't want to waste anything other than iron sword, so. You can have mine. You can have mine, says Leaf. Oh, he's got that brave sword. I could give this to anybody as well. He's just been holding on to it, but I keep forgetting. I've got so many magic special swords. Like, we almost used all the light brand for him. Kingmaker is also brave, so there's not really any point having brave. I should move that to somebody else. It's not a guaranteed kill, but it probably will. Yeah. Okay. Just stay out of range too. They just watch us surround them because they're big dummies. I do notice the music's a bit quiet today. I just looked over. My apologies if you can't hear it very well. Sorry. I'm gonna send Dean over to that housemate. Well, no. I don't know why I'm sending all these guys down. It's just one guy and a shop. I just got kind of on like a autopilot. That's the word. That's 20 damage. More if we get a crit. That'll just do it. Oh, we could have been crit countered because we didn't have a scroll. That would have been funny. That would have been hilarious. Wow. Good defense. I mean, he is an armored knight. Classic. Alright, Nana. Clean it up. We'll take and release. Catch and release program. Marina doesn't need to go down there. Oh, also, I should show you what happens if you go visit the villages. You are with the Leonster army, aren't you? Where's Leaf? Nothing is what happens. Gotta send Leaf. It doesn't matter which one, I don't think. Ah, Lord Leaf, welcome home. The people of Leonster have long awaited this day. Ah, village elder, you seem to be in many houses. I can't imagine how your people have suffered. I'm sorry for everything. If that ends today, I'll personally be leading the knights into battle to recapture the castle. Believe in us. Prince, there's something I must ask you. Let us help you, please. You want to fight? Indeed, we will not bear the abuses of the Empire one moment longer. We always knew the day would come to liberate the motherland, and we've been stockpiling weapons. With respect, Elder, there were numerous ballistae. Your poorly armed militia will be killed. I know that. I don't expect any of us to make it back alive. All we could do is be the prince's shield, but we'll do it gladly. We can attract the ballista's attention and lure them away from your forces. If only they had some armored knight like Dulcin to do that. While we keep them busy, the prince can breach. Out of the question. What's the point of winning back my country if I kill it, sacrifice everyone to do it? I won't allow it. Lord Leaf, do you have any idea how much pain we've endured? Marquis Gustav took our women. The Loptier Church took our children. The few who tried to resist were killed in the most brutal ways imaginable. And then their families were killed too, just like this music. Killed by BlueAnkylo. My prince, my sovereign lord, this is the only home we've ever known. Simple folk like us can't live without our home. So if it means regaining, we'll do whatever it takes. We offer you our lives. We have no regrets. Prince leave. When a country falls to ruin, its people fall to ruin as well. For what life awaits those left without a home? They speak with the same tawdry devotion one would expect from a knight, and like a knight, they seem utterly resigned to die. Even after years of oppression, they still consumed by the childish sentimentality. And if they're set in their ways... You don't mean we actually accept this, Augustus. I'm merely saying it's worth considering. You wanted a better way to seize the castle, didn't you? This might be it. I can only imagine how the villagers must feel, but even so, I cannot condone it. Regardless, the choice is yours. I'll show you what you get. Accept the villagers' help. And in turn... Hey, a bunch of villagers arrive. And I think they spawn for a couple turns. And, you know, they're trash. A whole bunch of villagers show up and basically just suicide. Normally, there'd be a bunch of ballista, but we dealt with that. So they'll just walk up here and get killed probably by javelins. It would be kind of funny if you killed everything. There might be a way to set it up so they can kill Palm, and then the villagers would overrun and kill them. That would be kind of funny. It would take a lot of setup, but maybe. But no, we don't want to do that. We'll attack on our own. We've already dealt with a ballista. Like this would take even longer to have the peasants soak up 10 shots of each ballista. That seems ridiculous. But there is one other way to solve this this map if you want. Maybe I'll just have Finn go sell his bows or something. Okay, we've almost got our army ready for the northern push. And I am getting everyone here first, because once we enter, I mentioned the hidden line. There is a secret line that once you cross, you know, things start to happen. So we want to make sure most of our army is ready to go before we trigger it. Another noob trap, basically. If you don't know what's going to happen, you'd just walk in there and think, oh, this is easy, and then suddenly, surprise! Alright, and then the other thing we could do is visit this weird mountain village. Oh, so you're attacking Castle Leonster. Well, let me bend your ear. See, it just so happens I cooked up a little scheme to get past the East Gate. A boys can have that thing wide open in 2 shakes of a lamb tail. How about it? Feeling like taking a shortcut? Won't be free. Nothing ever is. You pile up 20,000 gold and we'll call it a deal. Well, this sounds kind of expensive. Well, we ain't stupid. We'll be the ones putting our lives on the line. Except I already took care of the ballista. So you could spend a lot of money and make a frontal assault. So one other thing I forgot to mention. With the villagers, if you do hire them, or, well, let them attack, if any of them die, you basically lose out on a Master Seal. So you have to keep all of them alive, or just not hire them, and you'll get a Master Seal, which means promotions, which means better units, which means, that seems better to me. I do have some shopping I want to do. At the very least, I need to buy some healing staves. You can throw everything away. And we'll do some shopping. And then at the armory, let's see, anything... You know, silver axes and silver bows. The things that we've been finding in bulk, you could buy some more. That seems like a waste of money, though. So I'm not going to buy any of that. I'd rather sell silver bows than buy them. I don't actually think we're going to need Leaf or any of these guys, but... we'll give it one more turn of getting closer, and then maybe I'll take these. I do want to try to capture these javelins, so I'll try to do that next turn while Nana does some shopping. So at the other store, please tell me. Dang it, they actually don't sell heal staves. I don't know if it's worth it. Oh, you know what I could have done? I forgot that. Excuse me. Johnny time. If I deployed Shannon, the one thing he can do is buy for half price. And I guess it's probably not worth buying things without Shannon unless you really need them. But yeah, Shannon lets you buy for half price, so 1,000 gold per fire tome is a much better deal. I don't know if we'll need them that much anyway, so... I forgot. I'll try to remember. Next time there's a shopping trip, bring Shannon so he can get half price discount. So it kind of makes this trip a complete waste of time. Whatever. She's got charm, that's all I really care. She doesn't... I threw away all her stuff already. Whatever. Let's just get this on with. I actually need to end this soon because I have a meeting I have to go to tonight, and this episode's going on. Let's try to capture stuff, right? So I'm assuming most people are just gonna be too strong, but maybe 14 and 14, and then another 14. That'll do it. Just one hit. Oh, this one's got singing. And I think it always gets copyright strike too. It's a good song. That's a good tune. That's the Four Fiends, but I think it's got Japanese singing or something, which... I got nothing against Japanese singing, but when I'm trying to Let's Play... Inventory management. The real final boss of Thracia is managing your inventory. It was the true final boss all along. Go for a crit. That's not much damage. Fergus. Remember when I said Fergus isn't that good? I'm gonna give him a chance. I don't think he can do it. He needs like 2 crits. Even 2 crits is not enough. And it's just a waste. Waste of a killing edge. I didn't do the math. The math doesn't check out. We still need a crit. Now, because we have like a full power Vooj this late in the game, I think it's you know what? It's fine. I did that on purpose. We're setting it up for Fergus, guys. Yeah. He wants XP. He doubles. He doesn't even need a crit. He's fast. Well, he's actually not fast. The more accurate thing to say is these guys are very slow. And obviously the easiest way here was just having Dawson capture everything. Sure, he had to use his Brave Axe. Does he actually have to use his Brave Axe? 16 and 16. He doesn't actually have to use his Brave Axe. He could just use a Silver Axe. Silver Axe looks quite nice. I like the sprite work on that. Alright. Dealt with. Pretty efficient. Does anyone have inventory? Yeah, we got some. I need to make sure I save at least one spot in Lithis' inventory for steals, though. Alright, and Shiva's not going to be big enough to carry those. Alright, so now... I mean, that was very simple. Those guys were weak. Do we want to... I should probably let everyone group up, right? We can't do this without Leaf. Like, this is more role-playing than anything else. But this is Leaf's castle, you know? And I've kind of decided to do this without letting any villagers die or anything. So Leaf has to at least be here. It's his castle. Now, I'm not going to say he needs to kill the boss, necessarily. He doesn't get any experience. But you could do that. Oh, did I accidentally dismount Nana? That's... Oh, and this way we can get some staff XP. I'm sure actually getting Asvel's staff rank would be quite useful. It takes a lot of work, but because he's such an amazingly powerful and fast mage, being able to use like C or B rank staves would probably be pretty cool. Like the rewarp staff would be really good on him because he's very strong. He could just rewarp in and kill the boss, right? And you don't have to use your warp staves. Alright, the team's all ready, basically. Marita still needs a couple levels. Needs. I know. I have heard, and I don't know if I totally agree with it or not, but I have heard that for Thracia, most of the guides and the experts would say just promote when you have promotion items at level 10. Like, don't level up first and then promote, because you don't need the extra levels generally, but I don't know. I just feel, if I did that, I feel like I'm missing out on potential, you know? Because you do get experience slower when you promote, but the penalty might be relatively low in this game. Alright. He definitely doesn't move. Right? I don't know if I ever showed Amalda. We need to steal this. That's the main goal. And she should have broken her Master Sword last map, but she didn't. She does not have anything super dangerous. And her units, we can't capture, but I actually could steal rapiers. I can't get anything else, though. Well, vulneraries. So if I want to, I could try to steal some rapiers. And then that's it. So... Oh, I forgot about Dawson's guy. Yeah, don't worry about it. Okay, now we make a save before we break in. He does not even have a range 2 weapon, so he's super pathetic. Should probably get a crit. I don't know how much XP they're worth. It's kind of curious. 13, not much. Probably getting some fire XP off of them is about as good as you can get. You don't get a lot of experience for capturing the way I remember it. Oh, yeah, not much. Oh, she doesn't even have a weapon, so you can't capture. You need a weapon, but it doesn't do anything. So on the plus side, by bringing in Nana with no weapons, she's got lots of inventory space. Totally on purpose, guys. I definitely meant to do that. There's nothing else to carry. She's already taken it all. Nope. That one. See, we didn't need any extra help. Oh, I definitely got to make sure Lithis gets up here. This guy. We actually might not need a whole lot more units, to be honest. We got the whole army here. We didn't even need them. Yeah, we deployed a lot of guys. We probably... They're just here to watch, you know. The castle's in jeopardy. All troops make for the castle grounds. Don't fall behind. I mean, we could have killed the boss already, but sure. You want to go? We can fight. Now, she can't attack us this turn. We're just barely in range of some javelins. I think maybe we just set Dawson up for that. Oh. And then, the trick is to make sure we steal that scroll. We definitely don't want to kill her without getting the scroll. That's important. Now he could actually have a bow equipped. Oh, yeah. Bring it on, suckers. Bo Dawson. So we want Lithis close, Laura close. You guys can back off a little bit. Just giving him some accuracy, because he's probably not going to be very good with his bows. I hope they just suicide to the bow man. The bow knight. The bow general. Alright, that looks pretty good to me. Bring up Dean in case of emergency. In case of emergency, break glass. Break Dean. They were not brave enough. Okay. That's fine. Put Lifis in the woods. Braggy Scroll is luck and magic. So for any kind of mage that doesn't use strength, this is fine. It's not a lot of magic, but luck is okay. Magic is obviously quite good. Doink. Other than that, I think we just kill her. I think this turn we just slaughter everybody. Just gonna train my fire. What in blazes am I doing? You're about to get burned is what you're... Not very good training when you just crit kill. Fitting, a life lived steeped in blood can only end with more blood. You can technically recruit her on the other route. But on this route, no recruiting for her. And as you probably noticed, she's not that tough, so it doesn't really matter. Rapiers. You could steal, like, one rapier. Oh no, we took 1 damage. These are probably just for stealing. Doink. When I said we could steal 1 rapier, what if I meant you could steal 2 rapiers? Doink. Just put Marita up here. She should be more than tanky enough. Well, she's not really tanky, but she's very dodgy. Strength and defense, yes. Those are some pretty good unpromoted Myrmidon stats. Yep. Yep. She's not as defendy as defensive as some units, but that's standard Myrmidon things. Can Shiva... Oh, wait. The problem was they had... well, if they have a rapier, they have crit. If they don't have a rapier, then... they've got a little bit of crit. Big sword? He's almost certainly going to get a crit on a second strike. He did not. Eh. Oh, I should have moved Leaf up. What are we even doing? Fergus? Fergus has some scrolls. He doesn't have a lot of defense, though. Strength, luck, con. Strength is good, con is good. I still not sure he's going to turn out amazing, but we're trying. I'm going to send out the Finster now. No scrolls. No scrolls? Finster. You have a scroll. No risk. Be smart, Blue. I'm supposed to learn from my lessons and send scrolls when I fight enemies with critical. Although I'm pretty sure he could survive like 1 critical from a rapier. We're talking 8 doubled is 16 damage minus defense. 2? Yeah, okay. Okay, never mind. What even are these enemies? Let's just let our unpromoted units finish this off. This is sad. I thought they, you know, rapiers crit, they're effective against cavalry, whatever. Whatever. So I'm thinking Shiva, maybe. Actually, no, what I'm thinking. What I'm actually thinking. Or rapier. Also, it seems like they prioritize javelins against Lifis. I guess Lifis has the lowest defense, or probably. Maybe they just don't like thieves. because they see them stealing all the rapiers. But yeah, that's not gonna work very well. All right, Marita, you can get one, maybe. Yeah. And I guess I'll just give the last one to Fur. He did get a decent level up. And because of how crits work, you know, he's got a really high FCM, getting those, I'm trying to say. Getting a little bit of strength goes a long way. For someone with a lot of crits, strength, you know, builds it even faster. Kind of, what would you call that? Compiling effect? It multiplies together kind of thing? Compounding? That's the word. I've just decided Asvel gets the XP here for no specific. I guess we have to kill the boss. Oh. No singing aloud. So FF4 playlist definitely has more singing in it than I'd prefer. We'll take that too. We'll do it next turn. Here, hold on to these for me. Just a girl with a bunch of rapiers, nothing to worry about. Not that this boss is even remotely threatening, but... Alright, and we'll just clean up the last few of these. How close is this going to put us? He's not going to get fatigued. There's no way. He needs 30 more casts. That's not even close. So Meteor is still a very long way off, unfortunately. This is going to be at best 8 more. What if you break your Fire Tome and attack with that? Has anyone tried that before? What does that do? Now that one won't know. Because, like, 23 fire skill, broken Fire Tome, can you... Can't attack with it. It's just a broken book. Broken weapons you can attack with, but not magic, I guess. Well, this is... I mean, I have a pretty good fire rank, but we really need to invest in it early and consistently. Taking them up to A rank meteors. A rank for meteors. It would be really smart. Definitely would be smart. But still needs 23 more castings, which is... Now, who would like to kill the boss? He's actually a general, so he's worth some good XP. Let's see. Could maybe get Marita level 18. Shiva's lower priority. Fergus is low. I think Marita is the best of my unpromoted units. Let's see how she does. I don't think I brought a... I should have brought an Armor Slayer. I can give her a Rapier or something. She's definitely going to crit and double or quadruple, but she doesn't do any damage. Who has all the rapiers? Laura. Here, have a rapier. Still doesn't do any damage. And that's double... Is that double? Does it just double the weapon's might? Yeah, I think it adds +4. That's not very good. I think rapiers are overhyped. Like, if she attacked with the Iron Sword, it's 18 attack, which is what it says on the screen here. Marita's Sword is 23 on that screen. The Rapier is 16. Okay, maybe it's tripled the weapon might. That's still not much when the base weapon might is so low. If we had an Armor Slayer, which we'd have to go all the way back. I should have brought one with me. If we had an Armor Slayer with us, then that would be a much more powerful base weapon. That said, she can still do this. Probably. Haven't used this in a long time. Yeah, that'll get the job done. You can't even counter it. This is even safer, honestly. You'll never reclaim your damn castle. Just, oh right, I was supposed to have Leaf kill him. I think he's dead. So his Pavice protected him for a while there, prevented damage or whatever, but her Astra was still stronger. I didn't know you could go Astra on a Flame Sword with ranged attack, but that's pretty good. There you go, full level. Basically a garbage level, but whatever. Objective is just to seize. Next turn. Alright, well, that map, honestly, this is kind of a slow, plodding map, but as long as you've got someone strong enough to tank the ballista hits, it's just a matter of time, and I think, I mean, if you still have the Paragon Sword, if you didn't break it, a lot of characters would be eligible to get into the 20s for defense, like the low 20s would be pretty easy. Like, you could also take Finn, for instance, and dismount him and equip the Paragon Sword. So even if you didn't train anyone up, Finn might have enough defense. And you probably have someone who's got enough. Like, you might not have a general, but someone can probably use a sword. Maka would have done fine. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's a little bit time consuming, but I would say this was not a terrible map. Just a bit slow. Too much walking. We finally seized the castle gates, but we don't know what waits us inside. Augustus, let's hear the intelligence. Ahem. The castle commander is a man named Gustav, a close associate of King Bloom. He is a man of many vices. Marquis Gustav. For the past decade, he's ruled Leonster with an iron fist. Frankly, he's a second-rate commander, but he makes up for it by lavishing his troops with expensive equipment. Anything we should know? Well, the real problem is General Xavier. His skills on the battlefield are quite renowned, and his command of a battalion of heavily armored knights. Maybe bring some armor slayers this time. Xavier? Oh, 1,000 deaths won't be enough for that traitor. I take it you know him? As ashamed as I am to admit it, Xavier was once an esteemed general of Leonster. He was known for his sense of justice and had everyone's utmost trust. But the instant Leonster fell, he betrayed us and defected to the invaders. That shameless cur, I cannot forgive him. No force in all the heavens will keep my blade from his throat. It's not what you think, Duke Dorius. Oh, you, hey, village elder, I guess you lived. Do you mean to protect that damnable turncoat? General Xavier did everything for us. He joined the invaders out of necessity to help guarantee our safety. Leonster was in chaos after being defeated. We common folk were abandoned and left to the enemy's mercy. The general showed us some pity and traded his honor for our lives. Had he not intervened, myself and all the other villagers would not be alive. Is this true? No, it can't be. The prince has returned, yet he still serves the Empire. If he and his men would just turn against them, the castle would be ours by now. If only things were that simple. You see, the general has 8 adjutants. They're as close to him as kin, and they've shouldered life's burdens together. The families of these 8 adjutants are being held hostage. And despite their superior, the general doesn't have the heart to act without the consent of his men. Say what you will, but he cares deeply for their well-being. Then it's a simple plan. Easy? I mean, he deserves an apology, right? And therefore, I owe him the full completeness of rescuing all his soldiers. Well, sure. One more thing. The people of my village want to give you this. Master Seal? I thought they were only blah blah, we've got hundreds of them. I mean, dozens of them. Yes, yes. We couldn't be of much help, but take this instead. Blah blah blah, you can get stronger. Thanks. If you recapture the castle, you'll truly be a prince. Maybe we'll have a grand ceremony. Maybe we'll even promote you. Wouldn't that be nice to not be a unpromoted unit this late into the game? Alright, that's what I really want. That's why we didn't bring the garbage villagers. And, you know, I'm fairly happy. I'm unhappy with the silent stave enemy clerics that are just there to be annoying if you bring a low-level healer or mage, really. All they do is frustrate you if you bring, like, some unit to train. Otherwise, they did literally nothing the whole map. So, great. That was kind of dumb, Thracia thing. Anyway, I probably had to split this episode in half. It's still pretty long, and Blue needs a break. But I need a real break before the next chapter, because I already know a little bit about what's coming. My preps will take forever. My explanation for you guys will probably take a long time. And then the execution is going to be a nightmare. I have not decided how complete I want my next chapter to be. I might end up giving up, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll talk about that next time. Those of you who know already know, and those of you who don't know can look forward to it in the next episode. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed and have a great day.